I think I don't know. Let me make sure this audio is good. We got the mic, man. We got the mic in here. We got the mic in here. Late night live stream. Late night live stream. Shout out to the commercials. Go Yankees. I think I don't know. Let me make sure this audio is good. We got the mic, man. We got the mic. All right, so we're good. All right, cool. Um, yo, so I appreciate all y'all for rocking with the how to. What did I say? What was that video? Man, what's going on? How you feeling, family? Let me do this. Let me see what the title was. How to pick up women online. Let me hear it, kid. Appreciate you. How to pick up women online. Oh my goodness. I really rock with y'all for rocking with that. I wish it would have got more views, but over time it will. Now, with that being said, there was a lot of curiosities. We just hit 4,300 subscribers, man. Shout out to y'all. We are on our way to 5K, man. 5K on the way. 5K on the way. Now, there are a lot of curiosities, right? And I'm going to tell you the reason why we had those curiosities. A lot of men don't want to go out there and fail. We don't want to be considered losers. Let's just keep it true. A lot of men, they don't want to be considered losers. You don't want to take that L and run home and pick up your ball and cry and do all your tears and everything like that. I get that part. I understand that part. I overstand that part. But when we do that, we go seeking what? Answers. We all go seeking answers as to who has it, who's put in the work, who has shown the research. This is why people pick up quote unquote game to see, hey, bro, do you have the research? So with no further ado, let's get into it. Now, what to do when she stops texting you? Well, the first thing to do is not overreact. Don't send a bunch of text messages. Don't do a bevy of things. Make sure if you're dealing with a woman, typically you have two ways to communicate with her: over social media and over phone. Because you are only going to exercise the power of three. You can text her 3 times or you can hit her up on social media 3 times. A combined total of 6. That's perfectly fine. But you can't text her 3 times in a row. What you doing? What you doing? Where you at? Gonna give off some eerily creepy vibes, and I don't think you guys want to do that. So, the first thing is to not overreact. Don't think the worst of the scenario. Chill out, bro. You have no idea what this woman may be going through. Now, if you on here and you part of the lettuce, bacon, tomato community, this ain't for you. So I don't want to hear, hey, what about a man texting another man? I don't know. I don't swing in that field. Shout out to you if you do. That's your own thing. But I'm not speaking up for y'all. I'm speaking up for straight heterosexual men. We ain't saying cis men. We don't do that over here. I don't take y'all pronouns and apply them to us. So, one thing you got to do is, after you send 2, leave it alone. Typically, after you send 1, you shouldn't send another one for about another 5 hours. Typically. I have yet to see, and I've been around a bunch of women who, man, when they didn't text me, I start replaying back in my mind. Man, Shawty, you had your phone right here. Your phone's right there. Shawty, I seen you watching YouTube. I seen you on Instagram. I seen you scrolling on Facebook. You still a nobody on there, but you was still doing it. Particulars, interesting. Very interesting. So, don't overreact, man. Don't overreact. Send the 1 and then wait for 4 hours. Really, I would say send the 1 and really wait for about maybe 12 hours. So if you send 1 at 3 p.m., send 1 at 3 a.m. if you so happen to be up. Or send 1 the next day. Just making sure you're all right. That's the next step. That's all you got to do. Don't send anything, hi, how are you? I missed you the other day. Don't do that. Just send a text message giving her the optimal excuse to use because she's going to lie anyways. Just making sure you're all right. That is your second message. That is your second message. All right? Hit her up. If you hit her up with the good morning, beautiful, and everything like that, which honestly, if you're screwing her, you basically should be doing that. Women love to feel thought of. Don't always hit her with the same thing. Hey, darling, what's going on? Beautiful, gorgeous. Don't do that. Hey, when I wake up in the morning, it's crazy. The first thing on my mind, obviously, is not you. It's me getting up and going to use the bathroom. But you come in at a strong third. Because after I go do that, I make sure to wash my face and brush my teeth. So those two things running the same. But you come in at number 3. You got to use some humor. Yes, use some humor. No woman could get mad at you and saying, hey, I wasn't thinking about you when I had to wake up and take my early morning number 1. They don't get mad about that because it's stupid. Because why could you? Why would you? Now, she play with you and say stuff like that. You can say something like this. Well, you know what? I was thinking about getting a different type of toilet bowl cover. So what's your favorite basketball team? What's your favorite whatever team? Stuff like that. Yeah, I'll put it right there where I pee at. Have fun with it if y'all don't have the same team. Now, if you had the same team, something like that, don't be stupid. Then you can say, oh, when I think of our favorite football team, our favorite baseball, basketball team, I think about you. So well how we mesh together. That type of stupid stuff. Stuff you might believe or you might not believe. It doesn't matter. But don't overreact. Also, use humor when you need to. The second thing is if she's not texting you, assume somebody died. Assume her world is on fire. Assume the worst. I'm sorry. Assume her day isn't going through. Assume she's taking a mental health day. Assume the worst for her. So that way, you ain't got to feel like she's some selfish, arrogant POS who can't even think about you, bro. And I've seen certain stuff, and we'll get into it, because I know Rose Gold, what's going on. I know Tiffany, what's going on. And Jonathan Marshall, what's happening. I know there's going to be those individuals get on here and listen to stuff and be like, bruh, but hold on, man. She was on social media. She was on Facebook. I'm going to tell you like this, man. If you are following them on social media, don't get into that stupid mindset where you'll watch their story and they can see that, that they can see that you watch their story. Don't do that. If I'm ever with a woman and we in a relationship and all that crap and she ain't texting me, I'm not going to her story. Nope. Now, that's because it's going to reveal I'm watching. Nope. I'm going to act like I ain't see nothing. I'm going to act like I ain't see nothing. Because the story could reveal actually, hey, man, this person died and this person died and everything like that. Golly. Now I got to go be Mr. Sympathy Card. Not doing that. Now, some of y'all be like, but man, if somebody passed, you should want to reach out to her. No. You reach out to her once it's found out by her to you. That message is for friends and family. Because if you were close to friends and family, they would already tell you that. And you ain't her husband, so it don't really matter. And I know that sounds harsh, but bruh, you're saying if she went through major trauma in her life, that I should be ignoring that? Yeah, you should. Until she tells you. Everybody ain't ready for the sympathy train, bro. When I lost my grandma, I ain't gonna talk to nobody. I got my biological mother and the woman who married my pops and then they divorced. That's still my mother as well. Them my babies right there. Them my ladies right there. Them my heart and my soul. I didn't want to talk to them. I didn't. Did not want to talk to my moms at all. Neither one of them. Because sometimes, bruh, we like our aloneness. We like our silence. Silence is golden sometimes. To get stuff clear, to process everything like that. You may ruin something that you had no intention of ruining. And I know there's going to be men who are going to say, yeah, you don't leave her alone. And there's going to be women who are going to say, please don't leave me alone when I'm going through this and everything. Yeah, that's when I'm in front of you. And if it's really that important, to be honest with you, women claim they're such great communicators. You should be able to tell me, hey, I need you. That's why you wait for the day later to say, I hope everything's all right. Now, if she says something so ridiculous, like, you didn't see my story, then hit her back with this. You know, you can see who saw your story, right? Go check and see if I popped up on that one. No disrespect to you, but I didn't see it. Hey, shout out to Coors. Y'all seen what Kid Rock did? Y'all see the new spokesperson for Bud Light? Oh my goodness. I had to throw that. Hey, it's all good, bro. It's all good. Me personally, I wouldn't care. Me personally, I don't care. Personally, I don't care that one of them people who believe that they somebody else is a spokesperson for Bud Light. I really don't. If I was a Bud Light drinker like that, and if I go to a bar or something like that, I'm gonna still drink it. But I just found that funny how there was people making fun of me for drinking Coors Light, and then turn around and now they're looking for a new beer to drink. Oh man. But I think, that plays on a couple of men's insecurities. Not all, because there are certain things where if Coors Light sponsored somebody or was sponsored by somebody that I didn't like, I wouldn't drink it. Yeah, I do that too, because you're actively putting money in there. But anyways, back to it. Yeah, so don't follow her social media. Don't. Leave it be. Leave it all the way be. Another thing to do when she stops texting you, just keep on going. Go about your day. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. It'll be all right. Some women have broken up with men by not texting them back. I told y'all get 3. If you hit her up text message 3 times, 3 days, there you go. If you hit her up Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, 3 times, 3 days, she doesn't respond, leave it be. Let her come to you. Hear the explanation. If you accept it, you accept it. You don't reject it and get on rolling. But go live your life. There's too many men who believe some of these false promises that a lot of people never gave you. When you ask a woman to be your girlfriend or, you're getting on dates and all this stuff and everything like that, and y'all might have messed around, you might not have. There was never agreement that, hey, we're going to operate under marriage rules, under certain values. They never signed up for that. Reach out because maybe she is tired of being the first one to text or feels like you're playing games. Michelle Thomas, darling, please rewind the video. I go through that. I literally just went through that within the 6-minute mark of this video. Oh man, I just went over that. It's all good, but I literally just went over that. I swear to goodness, I just went over that. But anyways, leave her be, bro. Leave her be. Leave her be. If you text her 3 times, 3 days, you hit her up social media 3 times, 3 days, and she don't respond, leave it alone. You're not that important to her, or she don't care. That's all it is. That's all it is. It ain't nothing else. If you were that important, trust me. If it was her boss calling for a job and everything like that, trust me. Said what's going on, Toya. If you were really that important, trust me. She'll do the stupid Instagram posts, Facebook posts, social media posts, and all that crap and everything like that. Bruh. Nah. Hell no. Ain't nowhere in this world. Leave her alone. Bruh, there's too many fish in the sea. You might need to catch a whale or a shark this time anyway. Stop fishing for fish. Go whaling. Go sharking. But yeah, bro, after that, leave it be. And I get it. There are some women who are massively, and I mean this with the most love and sincerity, some women who massively possess this ability to put a spell on you. And you may think to yourself, man, I finally found the one, bro. This is it. I got her. Oh my goodness, I got her. That's what it is, man. This the one I've been praying for and hoping for and everything like that. And man, God done finally blessed me. Ooh, I do not like how that resolution just popped like that. All right, that's even better. All right, cool. There you go, man. I found the one. Finally, this is my queen. This is my love of my life. And then it's all over in a flash. A lot of women won't admit this, but a majority of women are cowards. Yeah, they're cowards. True story. A lot of women won't shoot their shot for fear of rejection. Not knowing a lot of you ladies, y'all look pissed off and angry all the time y'all walk. Y'all do. A lot of women will fail at certain things and let all this BS and everything like that just go to the wayside. And it's like, bruh, what the hell is going on here? I have sat up here platforms with women and asked them, why won't you shoot your shot at men? I'm afraid of being rejected. But you had no problem rejecting a man? Oh, I don't want to be in a relationship because I fear being hurt. Men fear being hurt too. So some of these women are cowards. They don't want the backlash, the argument, and all that stuff that you might give because a lot of these dudes are super emotional. It's just, he gonna leave me. I'm not gonna live here anymore. All right. So you have to look at it from that standpoint too. But a lot of these women are cowards. They take the easy route. They'll do all of this stuff. They will learn how to put themselves in debt for a job that will not grant you higher pay. You will be scaled at a certain level. You will depend on a union to get you what you want. Understood. That's cool. You trade in your talents for stability and structure. Nothing wrong with that. But you're not fearless in your pursuits. And that's cool. Everybody ain't gonna make it. Some people go homeless trying to be rich. That part is very true. I would be a coward and a liar to say that I could not acknowledge those things. Very true. But there are a lot of women who fear from some stupid dude that they did not pick up the signs on. Majority of women that I've spoken to, and I'm not saying this is a universal thing, but a majority of women, Brayon Bridges, get up off my nuts, bro. Everywhere I go. Bruh, leave me alone. What the? Bruh, leave me alone, please. Leave me alone. You will never be able to get in contact with me. I'm like Mariah Carey right now. Why you so obsessed with me? Boy, I just don't know. You're not welcome here. Sorry. This channel will not be based on politics. Will not be based on race. Will not be based on gender. Will not be based on religion. Now, the other channel, cool. But no, not over here. One message clear. I want men with women eventually getting married, bonding, making stuff happen, buying homes, building a family. That's what I selfishly want for other people. Because I think it's beautiful. Me personally, I believe it's beautiful. I believe that's what we need. I'm sick and tired of my homies complaining about there's no good women when honestly there is good women. They in hiding too. Dope men are in hiding, but dope women are in hiding too. The problem is the value system that we have is built off of BS and hypocrisies. It just is. We try to get people, we don't try, but a lot of ladies try to sit up here and determine and dictate what men of successful value should be valuing. It don't work that way. They got to a level to where they got to by doing things on their own accord. So when we flip the question, we ask the simple question of, hey, let me ask you this here. Do you even qualify for that car you're trying to drive? Do you qualify for that man that you want in your life? Do you qualify? I remember getting on Facebook and talking with a woman who utterly got pissed off when I asked her, what do you bring to the table? What do you mean, what do I bring to the table? Well, you have a child. You have another man's child. So, besides that child, what do you bring to the table? Because a man ain't built to praise your child the way you do. I had a woman right now talking about if a man don't respect my son, first off, he don't owe your son nothing. He don't know your son. He don't owe your son nothing. He ain't gonna be with you for your son. You chose an ain't nothing man to procreate with. You chose to lay down with that man and not get that wedding ring. You chose that. And unless you telling me he took it without your permission, you decided all of this stuff. Not sorry. When we start putting and flipping responsibility on a lot of these women and stuff like that, bruh, a lot of them get pissed off because I'm not hearing the excuses no more. I'm tired. I'm sick and tired. I'm tired of being sick and tired. You hear me? But back to it. When she stopped texting you, bro, yes, leave her alone, but also get busy. Get busy, man. Whenever you've been fired from a job, what did you do? Start applying to applications and stuff like that. You were crying and complaining and stuff like that. But one thing you understood was, bruh, that bill is due in a couple of days. You might want to do something about that. What you gonna do, brother, when the bills come for you? You ain't finna sit up here and make all these excuses. You ain't gonna call the bill collector. I just lost my job, and the bill collector don't want to hear that. They'll give you an extension, but eventually you're gonna have to pay. See, the same thing happens for y'all in pursuits of these women or when these women leave. Now, I won't be one of those dumb men who will say, it's not that she's yours, it's she's your turn. I'm not one of them people. Them is some hurt men. Some real hurt men. I don't get it. I don't understand why you want to poison the well like that, bruh. If you take on that stupid mindset of saying all women are the same as far as that type of stuff go, bruh, I'm telling you now, those will be the women you will attract, because there'll be certain things that you know good and damn well you shouldn't be doing, but you decide to do it anyways. You see all the warning signs. You see all of these things, and you still decide to ignore them. Like, I'm more so coming over to the thought and the idea, you know what, man? You know what? She can pay half the rent. Yeah, I can get with a woman who can get a nice high-paid job and pay half the rent. That's cool. As long as the respect level there, as long as you understand that, shawty, my best interest is for you, that I don't want you out here looking stupid and goofy and everything, you don't disrespect me openly, outwardly, then we good. I don't do certain stuff on the internet. When I was in a relationship, bro, there was a lot of stuff I wasn't doing. I just wasn't. Because I respected my woman's name, respected the brand that I carried. Just the truth. So yeah, there's dope women, there's great women out here and stuff like that. Now, the argument is there more great men than there are great women? That's a different one. But there's some dope women, bro. They deserve a lot of stuff. But I always caution people by saying this. If you are a man without a child, don't date a woman with a child. Don't. Do not do it. It ain't worth it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You will become attached. You will think that kid is yours. And then if she leaves, you have no legal rights to that child. Now, if y'all still want to say, man, but I want to date a woman who has a child because I got to make sure she's a woman, I ain't mad at you for that. If you want to say, hey, man, I got to date a woman who has a child, I got to make sure that she's a biological woman, or, I want to see how good she is with her own child and stuff like that, that's cool. But I need y'all to understand this part. You're going to have to ask this question. Hey, if I decide to carry on and marry you and stuff like that, can I adopt that kid and that kid take my last name? Can can that kid take my last name? I'm dead serious. Even though I'm laughing, no, I'm dead serious. Because now you'll have some type of rights. What's the Brittany Griner? Yeah, she had that happen to her. This woman is a whole stepdaddy. She got to pay child support and everything like that. Because she decided, oh, I'm going to take the responsibility and do something that I've never done before. All right, Shawty, good luck. But if she stops texting you, bro, let me tell you, it's not the end of the world. It's not. She might text you back in a couple of days. She might text you back in a month. She might text you back in a week. It's not the end of the world, bro. If you really feel some type of way about that, make sure you let her know exactly how you feel immediately when you get in contact with her. Do not wait for a woman to do these things a bunch of times and then down the road you say something and then if she does it again, you get pissed off. You have to teach people how to treat you. It is the equivalent and the illustration painted of this. Don't get mad at people who you don't tell to take their shoes off when they first enter your house. Don't get upset at people who you did not tell, hey, bruh, I don't like shoes worn in my house. I got to keep up with the carpet, the upholstery, everything like that. Hey, shoes track in this, track in that, and everything like that. Do not get upset with these people when you tell them this after the 10th time they've been in your house and they forget to take their shoes off. And they go, oh, my bad, I forgot. Because you didn't tell them from Jump Street. And that's the thing. So when y'all get into these situationships to go into relationships, let her know from rip. Hey, baby, listen. I enjoy a text message in the morning. I'll send you one as well and all this crap and everything like that. But if you don't text me within a couple of hours and everything like that, I'm going to wonder if everything is all right with you. My mind, because of what I've been through in life, when people that, that you involve with, that you deal with, that you like, that you keep up with and stuff like that, when they don't text you, it bothers me a little bit because I know that I possess an ability to help you out your situation no matter what you go through. A woman will go, oh my God, that's so sweet. Oh my God, that's so sweet. I'm flattered. Or she gonna say, bro, that's a little too controlling, man. Relax. We ain't even did all that. But either way, you still made your standpoint very clear. Allow yourself to make certain proclamations before you jump in. You should ask these questions, to a woman anyways. Hey, how often should a person text? Who should text first in the morning? When does a person know to text you? When should you expect a text message from a person? Like in the morning, y'all can hit me. Like my people know they can hit me, but more than likely, I'm not going to be able to text you until like 3, 4 in the morning. I got business to get to. If I'm at the gym and everything like that, bro, it's 3 hours for me in the gym. It just is. I work on a multitude of stuff. I don't want to be bothered. Let me listen to my Freddie Mercury. That's going to hit some of y'all over the head differently. But yeah, bro, y'all got to establish these things in the beginning so that it does not derail down the road. You have to have spikes in those tracks. Those spikes have to be of what you want, what your expectations are. You should absolutely go into a relationship with expectations. I tell every woman that I'm interested in, hey man, I date with a purpose. That chase off a lot of dumbass brides who think, hey, I'm just about to sleep with them and try to get my YouTube clout up. Until you realize it really ain't that easy. It really ain't that easy. And if you do, what you gonna talk about? You gonna talk about how I punched that throat? Didn't think so. So man, let your expectations be known from Jump Street. It'll serve you well in the end. If she can't comply to it, she can't get down with it, then bounce. Don't let women manipulate you into thinking just because you have certain standards that your butt don't deserve the best. You absolutely deserve the best. It ain't about happy wife, happy life. It ain't about that. It's about happy relationships. makes it more healthy for both of us to prosper in the end. Your wife should be happy with you, but your wife should be making you happy. If it's only one-sided, you will not feel valued. I promise you. Because eventually, if you ain't got what you think makes you special, you might think she don't think you're special no more. And more than likely, she won't believe that any goddamn way. Happy spouse, happy house. I don't care, bro. I'm going to be happy in mine too. Excuse me. We going to get some understanding, period. I don't care how none of that crap work out. We going to get some understanding. My wife ain't going to be able to sit there and say, yeah, he makes me happy and he does this and does that. Nah, she going to brag about what she do too. Yeah, when he gets home and stuff like that, I'll rub his back and all this stuff. Yeah, shawty, you gonna brag too. And if you got some stupid friends, sit there, girl, you here slaving. Bro, first off, stop comparing what she does and what a lot of y'all friends do to slavery. Y'all have no idea what slavery truly is. Y'all a bunch of idiots and a bunch of morons, a bunch of stupid zombies, in all candor. But that's what you do, man. That's what you do. You preempt the strike. You tell her, hey, this is how often I like to text or I like calls and stuff like that. Then, hey, you hit once. After that, wait till the next day, hit again, hit the third time and stuff like that. Don't overreact. But that's pretty much it, man. If you have not subscribed today, go ahead and subscribe. If you can, share this with 5 people. And if you are one of the 5 people that somebody sent this to, somebody give a damn about you. And honestly, that's pretty awesome. Subscribe, turn on that bell to stay notified. I'll catch you on the next one.